Ooh. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tuck Rule Takes episode. Sound off the air horns. If I had the button, I would do it. But the episode 200. Okay, yeah, I wish we had the air horns because that was annoying as fuck. Episode 200 of Tuck Rule Takes. Episode 200 kind of snuck up on us there. It kind of happened very quickly. But it's here, episode 200. We're all here. Liam, thank you for being here for all 200 episodes, or pretty much. Al, you jumped in halfway through. You leached onto the success. But
even though I created the success in the first place, but continue.
Well, I give you your flowers
It's a Frankenstein's monster thing. He created it, and then it became so powerful, he wanted to regain control of it. But then in the end, Frankenstein's monster snapped its creator's neck. So that's coming soon enough, Al.
Yeah, exactly. I know. I'm expecting it.
But yeah, episode 200. Genuinely though, I think this has been a very therapeutic podcast for the last fucking like 3 or 4 seasons, because the Patriots have been dog shit. But we're looking up. We're looking up here. But yeah, episode 200. Thank you two for being here. Thank you everybody who has listened the whole time. Probably halfway through the season, I figured I'm kind of springing this on you guys now, but I kind of want to do like a state of the Patriots about halfway through. Maybe that'll be the episode where we have people on to kind of talk about it and kind of also do a little like state of Tuck Rule Takes as well, kind of something like that. But yeah, episode 200, big one, coming off a win against the Panthers. We're going to talk about that huge game against the Bills coming up Sunday Night Football, prime time. Going to be a lot of exciting things to talk about, but as I always do, I want to throw it to you guys. Anything you guys want to talk about, kind of get off your chest before we start talking about this Panthers game, Al, which you were at. Anything you guys wanted to talk about first, though?
Just real quick, because I know Liam is a huge fan of this. The time this pod comes out, we will know if the Boston Red Sox are still in the playoffs or not. So, yeah, I hope they continue on. Hopefully they beat the Yankees in Game 3. Best rivalry in sports. I don't even care. Sport, whatever. Best rivalry is Red Sox-Yankees. Not even close.
Yeah, I think so, Al.
It is cool.
About it.
Yes. Okay, if you're going to throw Miami and Florida State in there, like, nope. Come on.
No, it's Lakers Celtics. If you think otherwise, that's absolutely preposterous.
Okay,
both of them combining for all the championships in the league. That's really the only option. Like, what's the other one? Bruins and Habs.
No, that's
the Habs kind of destroy the Bruins, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, don't they have like a ton of championships?
Well, see, the thing is though, in that sport, I think in every sport, the Boston team, the New England teams are a part of the biggest rivalry in every sport.
They're in all of them, yeah.
They are.
Right?
Yep.
Like, I guess maybe like the Patriots, I don't know what you would say, like the Patriots rivalry. Yeah. I think that I feel like football more so than anything is more like players have rivalries. Like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady was the rivalry. Like it was Patriots Colts, then it was Patriots Broncos when he was there. So like it's not like Patriots Chiefs too, but it's not really like a blood hatred. But like you said, Liam, Celtics Lakers, blood feud. Bruins Canadians, literal blood feud. And then you have the Sox Yankees, which again, blood feud as well. I think that they're all in that top 2 of feuds in their sports, which I think is kind of a nice little badge of honor for New England teams, right? I mean, I got the Bruins hat on, special hat, had to wear it on episode 200. But yeah, I feel like I don't know if you had to pick real quick, 60 seconds between Celtics Lakers or Yankees Red Sox. I think that might be the 2 like top feuds or top rivalries in sports. Who would you pick? Al, you start.
I'm still gonna stick with Red Sox Yankees, because the Red Sox and Yankees, especially in the 70s, the 80s, into the 90s and 2000s, they had so many battles where the team that won that series went on to win World Series titles. Like, that's how significant the rivalry was. Now, the Celtics Lakers, I put that like 1B, but it's not that far behind. For me, it's like 50.5 to 49.5, or 51 to 49, put it that way. So it's close, but I mean, look at all the rivalries and the moments. I mean, the Pedro throwing Zimmer down moment, the Bucky Dent home run, the
Alex
Eduardo.
Rodriguez, Veritek
Celtics
fight.
moments here.
No, there are a bunch of Celtics moments. I know that, but like the Eduardo Nunez to Steve Pierce moment in the 18 ALDS,
Joe Kelly.
Joe Kelly. There's a ton of
I
stuff.
still think the big one is
Boone,
Veritek and
Aaron
A-Rod.
Boone.
Veritek and A-Rod
Like,
is the one. That's
Veritek,
the when,
A-Rod. Yep.
yeah. But no, I think I tend to agree. I wish if hockey was bigger, it would 1,000% be Bruins and Canadians, because that feud is like, it is deep no matter how bad the teams are. It's not like Red Sox Yankees, where if the teams were bad, the rivalry kind of fell off. It was still there, but not so much. But like hockey isn't as big as the other sports, so you can't put it there. Celtics Lakers, huge rivalry, as you guys know, like championships 1 and 2, like we're right there. But I would still lean Sox Yankees for one reason, and it's Babe Ruth. The Babe Ruth trade, or buying, not even a trade, the sale of Babe Ruth, I guess. It's like that's what like kind of started everything. When you go that far back and you have the heartbreak, the wins, you even have it now. I think it was Carlton Fisk who walked out to the mound to throw the first pitch. And there's a camera shot of him giving the finger to the Yankees dugout when he's doing it. He has it kind of down by his side, and he's still giving him the finger. Like that hatred is deep. It's still deep with Celtics Lakers, but I don't know. I feel like it's close. And Liam, I'm sure you're going to pick Celtics Lakers. I would not argue with you with that. I would say, sure, like yes, but just I would lean slightly Sox Yankees. Liam, though, real quick, what would you say between Sox Yankees, Celtics Lakers? I mean, yeah.
It's pretty obvious. I mean, 35 championships combined between Celtics and Lakers. It's pretty much those ones. They have more than every other team combined. It's really not close. It's that rivalry. They felt, I wasn't around, but it seemed like they met every year in the 80s. So I did want to comment on, since this is a football podcast, though, isn't it weird that like football, you don't have like the dominant teams like that? You have the Patriots going every year, but they're never facing the same teams every year. The Chiefs go. So like I looked it up because I was curious, like who are the teams that met multiple times in a Super Bowl? And we have the Steelers, Cowboys, which went 1-1. Niners, Bengals, Niners 2-0 in that one. Cowboys, Bills, Cowboys went 2-0 in that one. Patriots, Giants 0-2 for the Patriots in that one. Yep. Chiefs, Niners 0-2 for the Niners. Patriots, Eagles 1-1. Not a bad rivalry, but for the most part, like none of them are really close except for I guess Chiefs, Niners, and it's just strange to me. Competition's good.
Yeah, it is strange. I think it's just the thing with baseball. I think why it feels so much like these teams play each other so much, because you have series, you have 7-game series, so it's like just the wear and tear. You play them so much in the regular season too. It's just, I don't know. Sports is awesome. I love sport, and it does feel like we're in an upswing of New England sports right now, with at least a couple teams. Sox and Patriots seem to be in there. Celtics, we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen with Tatum and everything. Bruins.
Celtics are going to be fun.
Bruins are not going to be fun this year. I know you guys aren't as big into hockey as I am, but the Bruins are not. Like just watch to enjoy yourself. Just maybe Pasta scores a shit ton of goals. That's all.
That'd be cool.
But you guys ready to talk about Patriots Panthers real quick?
Yes, please.
Cool.
Yes.
Before we get into it, though, obviously, I want to give a shout out, Couch Guy Sports. Al, you mentioned it. The day ones. Shout out to Jay Uso wrestling metaphor. You guys won't get. Day ones. Couch Guy Sports put us on. Go check out CouchGuySports.com. You'll see a bunch of stuff on there, but please check out Tuck Rule Takes on there. Also, Sports Spider, that Spider with a Y, newly jumped on. They're kind of like the Drake Maye of the group. Jumped on, but they're doing stuff on there. Go check them out. A bunch of sports stuff on there, but go to the NFL tab, go to the Patriots. You'll see us right there. If we are not there, scroll down a little bit. You'll see us there. Listen to us at the zoo, on the trail, wherever you want to go. But
you mind if I do the lead off for this this game?
Please do.
So This Patriots game, we got a Josh Dobbs appearance, which either means one of two things. It's going really well or it's going absolutely terribly. And in their circumstance, it went really fucking well. So, first of all, I want to ask Al, who is at this game, take me through the emotions from the start of this game. Don't go through the whole game, just give me from the start and then the turnaround.
So at the start, there was some skeptical optimism. It's like, okay, Patriots are playing the Panthers. Panthers aren't that good. McMillan's banged up a little bit. Hubbard's banged up a little bit. They're missing two offensive tackles. So everyone's feeling good. And of course, me and my buddy who went to the game, we'll give him a shout out, Matty B, because he was at the game with me. He's been on this pod. We tailgated. We did what we had to do. And we had some fun beforehand. So we're feeling good. We didn't drink, but still we're feeling good. So
you guys rocking a game sober. That's incredible. I couldn't even imagine.
Liam, you and I would have been gone by the time this game started.
Yeah, 100%.
You guys would have gotten arrested. You would have gotten arrested before the game started. Let's call it.
If I don't get taken out of the stadium in cuffs before the fourth quarter, it's not a successful show.
Okay. So anyways, kickoff comes, and then when Bryce Young and the Panthers drive right down the field and score, we're saying, oh no, what is going on here? And then the Patriots get the ball back, they don't score. But then Panthers
not only do they not score, that pass should have been picked. The one Drake made through, I was like, no.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
So Patriots go 3 and out. Panthers get the ball back. And then humble brag, don't even care, doing it because we're there. Maddie and I end up on the Fox Sports broadcast, third down. Patriots end up stopping them. Patriots end up stopping them. And then the punt return by Marcus Jones. That changed the whole dynamic in the stadium. That changed the whole dynamic of the game. It was actually before that, the missed extra point by the Panthers kicker. The doink. That changed it a little bit. It's like, okay, they're still the Panthers. They make mistakes. But then you have the Marcus Jones punt return. Then you get a stop. Then you get the Drake Maye running touchdown. Then you get another stop. Then another touchdown. And then another. And another. And another. And then the Panthers score in garbage time. We left in the middle of the fourth quarter. It wasn't even worth staying for. It was once Drake Maye threw his last touchdown pass to Mac Hollins, we're just like, all right, there's no point in watching this anymore. It's like, this is good. We saw everything we needed to see. And you know what? The place was electric. That was the best part about it. Gillette was rocking. Everybody was up pretty much the whole time, banging on chairs, getting loud. Everyone's getting everybody else hyped up. It was fun. It felt like it was back in the 2010s and the early to mid 2000s again. That's how it felt. A dominant home win. Let me ask you guys this real quick. When was the last time the Patriots had a dominant home win? There's one that comes to mind for me, but I want to see if you guys have one.
I got nothing to do. My memory is so bad the last 5 years. I can't even think of one, which that's more of a testament to my, like I said, bad memory, but it feels like it's been that long. Years. Years.
It was
2022 maybe.
It was the Jaguars 2021 home game. It was that game where they put up 50 on the Jaguars at home. That was the last time at home they were dominant. From
Mac Jones showing.
Start to finish. Yeah, one of the only good Mac Jones showings in a Patriots.
He's playing tonight. He is. He's playing on Thursday Night Football. But overall, just sweet prince.
Just to kind of there you go. Just to kind of wrap it up. Great atmosphere. The beginning looked a little bleak, but besides the first 6 minutes of the game, everything else was just electric from beginning to end.
Yeah.
So couldn't be beat.
I was watching with my dad, who takes the shit very personally and hasn't watched the Patriots in the last couple of years because he just thinks it's absolutely abysmal. He used to do that with the old Patriots, and now he just does it as a crotchety old man where, he comes in and sits down for the first drive, and just the whole drive is Jesus Christ, it's just every fucking pass. And then they score a touchdown. And he goes, same old fucking Patriots. And then we
Oh
watch
my
the
God.
Patriots first drive and it almost gets picked. He's like, I'm going out to do yard work. Just furious, gets up and leaves. And I'm like, I don't blame you. This isn't going to be fun.
Just before I kind of mentioned how I started the game, because I told Al I wanted to bring it up. How old's your dad? About
Oh, Christ.
it doesn't need to be exact.
He was born. When were the pyramids made?
Okay, so he's old, huh?
Really
Okay.
old, yeah.
So his reaction makes me feel less good about myself.
You
'Cause I
guys are
wanted
probably
to
the
say,
same age.
well, because I kind of had the same reaction as you guys know. I think the Panthers went down and scored. Patriots went, bullshit on their first drive. I think I texted you guys, see you next week. I'm done with this
Yeah.
fucking team.
Yeah,
He
you
was furious.
So reason being, I told Al I was going to explain it real quick. This is just going into the actual game, but to start the game, I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make smash burgers on the Blackstone. I love cooking on that motherfucker. It was just me watching the game. I was home alone, so I was like, let's do it. I go out there, I start doing it. All of a sudden, downpours. So I have 4 patties on there with fries. I had to let them go because it was downpour. I couldn't do anything. Wasted all that, right? So I'm pissed. It's like 12:30. I'm angry. I'm wet too because I got caught in the fucking downpour. Game starts at about like 1. So I'm like, you know what? It's not raining. Let me go out there and do this. So I'm trying to do that. The propane tank goes out. So I got to swish the propane tank as I'm going. And as I'm doing this, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm seeing Bryce in the window and I'm seeing Bryce Young drive down the field like the Patriots have a fucking Swiss cheese defense. I'm getting more angry. It's hot too and it's humid because it's Florida and it sucks and it's the rain. I'm sweating. And I finally get my shit and I sit down. Patriots go, they went 3-0, right? If I remember correctly.
Mhm.
Or yeah, right. So that's when I texted you guys that. So I was already pissed off. I lost money on meat and fries. I made burgers. They weren't even that good. I forgot to cut up the onion. So I was just angry. And I think I straight up told you guys I'll see you next week. I could not have been more wrong. But Liam, your story makes me feel bad about myself because I must be 100 years old. Because that is the type of reaction that I had. But the Patriots did win. I don't think we've said it, 42-13. In my head, it was 42-6. I like that last one. Fuck off. Like I don't count that. But either way,
Prescott touchdowns at that point.
yeah, nothing big. To start off the game, I want to ask you guys because you see a lot of people saying, this was against the Panthers, blah blah blah. You can't feel so good, whatever. Patriots are 2-2 going into a primetime game against the Bills. The reason this win, I liked it, and we'll talk about some kind of intricacies and the details of it before we get to the Bills game. This is what the Patriots were supposed to do. How many years? I mean, Al, you said it. 2021 was the last time we skull fucked a team at home. Sorry, have to use that term every time now. This hasn't been happening. This is what good teams do to bad teams. I'm not saying the Patriots are a great team, but this just shows that the arrow is pointed in the right direction. How many times have there been games where you're like, you know what, the Patriots should win comfortably? Not by 42-13, but maybe by 2 scores, maybe by 10. And it's either a close game or they lose the game. The Patriots did what they had to do. Drake Maye was 14 of 17 for 203 and 2 touchdowns, and he ran one in. Like, he did what he had to do. You brought up Marcus Jones, which we'll talk about. Overall, though, just thoughts about the game. This is what the team was supposed to do. That's why Patriots fans are happy. This hasn't happened the last 5 years. They took a team, they put them on the mat, they beat the shit out of them, and they didn't let up until like the final drive of the game, where like half these yards came from for the Panthers. But just kind of overall thoughts about the game, and then I guess wherever you guys want to start with it, wherever you want to jump off, whether it's Drake Maye, Marcus Jones, whatever. I don't think we're going to spend too long on this, but yeah, just overall thoughts on it. How do you feel about the win? How does it make you feel moving forward? And then, yeah, wherever you guys want to start.
I don't think any of us had it being a absolute dick kicking like this, right? Like we gave our predictions last week, and I think we were like, let's hope for a 2 touchdown win. But like this was, if there was an interception or more interceptions, I would say this was a perfectly dominant win. But still, 42-13, like it was an ass kicking. So I think it was a pleasant surprise for everyone. Complete game from everyone. So I was eating it up.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I was going to say. It was a complete effort. The special teams was fantastic. The defense, really, really good after that first drive. The offense continues to put up points. They put up by themselves 35 points. They did. It's nice.
Crazy. It's nice to have a competent team. It's so nice to have a competent team. I think I feel like we kind of have to start here. We normally start with Drake May, but I want to get your guys' opinion. Rhamondre Stevenson fumbled twice last game. We know we went over it. Back-breaking fumbles, especially the second one. Especially, by the way, it's not especially. There's an S. There's not a goddamn X. It's like a little
Especially,
pet peeve.
yeah.
Yeah, especially. You hear people say especially, smack them. But yeah, Rhamondre Stevenson,
New Hampshire schools thing. That's not.
there was talk. I think we even mentioned it. We all texted it. I'm sure I tweeted it where it was like, you got to sit Rhamondre. He's got to take the backup role. In practice, he was getting third string reps here and there, or at least he was third in the pecking order. First play of the game, hand off to Rhamondre Stevenson.
Yeah.
So like, I think, and I want to toss it to you guys, obviously, but I feel like this was Vrabel kind of putting a vote of confidence into Rhamondre Stevenson, where like, dude, you are good. We're gonna need you moving forward. He said exactly that last week, leading up to this game against the Panthers. You can't just do the fan thing where you want to sit someone immediately because he fumbles. Like, I get it. We were all frustrated. If he fumbled this game, maybe the conversation would be different. If he fumbles against the Bills, the conversation might be different. But I think he had to do this to keep Rhamondre's head in the game. Where were you guys at? Because a lot of Patriots media, a lot of kind of Patriots fans who have, big followings on, social media and stuff were like, where's the accountability? The guy fumbles twice and then he's still the starter, blah, blah, blah. I didn't mind it. I liked it. Where do you guys land on the Rhamondre not really taking a back seat in this game after his two fumbles against the Steelers?
I mean, I get it. I understand because he's a part of your success going forward. And especially in the Buffalo game, which we'll talk about in a little bit, he's probably going to be a big part of it as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think that if he has another game like he did against Pittsburgh, there needs to be serious conversations about giving him serious second string reps in games too. Because even in the Panthers game, he first snap, he was in there, and then they took him right out and put Travion Henderson right in there on the second snap of the game offensively. So I think we're starting to kind of see the tea leaves fall a little bit, but I don't think it's enough where fans are going to be happy with it. So we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be week by week at this point until he royally screws up again, or if he has a couple weeks in a row where he's actually running the ball well and having ball security, which he needs. So,
yeah, Liam, I know you're a big Rhamondre guy, as we all are. We all like him, except for Al.
But we all should be. Yeah. I think Mike Vrabel's absolutely right, and that's the type of stuff you say to keep a player engaged. Like in the end, it's a game of coach first, media, and then behind the scenes. Hopefully, the coach is being completely transparent with the player, and the player's being completely transparent back. But this is exactly it. We're going to need Rhamondre at some point. That's just kind of how this game works. Like Leonard Fournette going crazy in the playoffs for the Bucs to help them win a bunch of games when he was second string most of that Super Bowl year, or David Tyree, terrible reference, but catching the helmet catch after doing jack shit for 3 seasons, and he was a Pro Bowler 3 years beforehand, but for the most part doing jack shit, just special team stuff, and then he comes up and makes the biggest catch. So we are going to need Rhamondre. You have to empower the players. You have to tell the media to get fucked. So I like it. I love Rhamondre. I'm not giving up. I'm not fucking leaving.
Yeah, and I think like we all said, I don't think that you should be giving up on him. Like it's something you have to monitor. Like Al, like you said, I think if it happens again, then like that's kind of the final straw. But Rhamondre, he showed it in this game. He's not, prime Adrian Peterson. He's not Derrick Henry, who's having fumble issues right now, but you play him no matter what because he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. But like you still need to get Rhamondre Stevenson in the game. He's good enough. He's one of your top offensive players. So yeah, I'm fine with him now. Like we all, I think, can agree on, if he has a bad showing against the Bills, meaning fumbles the ball, I I don't think that you can start him the next game. But we'll see. I don't even want to put that on him. I'm hoping that he kind of fixes those issues and continues to go, because the Bills have, we'll talk about it, but the Bills have the second worst rush defense in the league. So you're going to need him this game. Yeah. So, but yeah, good for him. Good game for Rhamondre Stevenson. Drake Maye is the guy that I kind of wanted to talk about. I know we had to get Rhamondre Stevenson out of the way. Like I said, though, 14 of 17, 203, 2 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown. That's 3 touchdowns in total, gentlemen. This kid, and I call him a kid because I can call him that. I'm 12 years older than him. So I understand the hesitancy, the reluctancy in being so confident and so happy, or naming Drake Maye the guy with some Patriots fans. I get it. Yeah, PTSD from Mac Jones. The team has been shit for the last 3 or 4 years. So, you're kind of, I don't know if it's maybe you don't want to be proven wrong. You don't want to fall for it again. It's almost like when you get cheated on, you don't want to fall in love again because you don't want to get hurt. Guys, I'm here to tell you, I'm ready to get hurt. Drake Maye is the guy. He is currently a top 10 quarterback in the league in almost every single category. He's right there with Josh Allen in a lot of these categories as well. I think he's the best quarterback right now on third downs with yards, completion percentage, or just completions in general. All of those things. There is one player in the league, guys, that has 77% of his team's yards. Do you know who it is? I'll tell you. It's Drake Maye. Drake Maye is killing it this year. You can say he's going against not great defenses, blah, blah, blah. The Panthers had a top half of the league pass defense. Like, I'm not saying he's going against world beaters. Again, this Sunday, we're going to see. But I'm ready to say, we've been saying it, but I'm ready to really say it. Drake Maye is the guy. He's showing you he's confident. He's decisive. He's limiting the turnover worthy plays. He's running when he can. He's sliding. He's accurate. That ball that he threw to Steph Diggs on the sideline on 4th and 3, he threw what, like a 35, 40-yard back shoulder pass to Diggs. He let the ball go before Diggs was even 3 yards close to turning around. And we'll talk about Diggs as well. But guys, Drake Maye, I think we can let go of the, oh God, like, he's a gunslinger. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. Yes, he's going to make mistakes. I'm sure he will. But overall, guys, I don't think I've ever been more confident in Drake Maye, which makes me never more confident in this team right now. What did you guys think of Drake Maye's game? Any plays you want to talk about? Anything like that?
I mean, it's unbelievable how much he's progressing each week and how much more he looks like the guy. Now, I'm going to say this, though. I'm going to say this. Josh McDaniels needs to stick around for a couple of years. We can't have it that every single year he's going to have a different offensive coordinator, learn a new offensive scheme, all new terminology, all that kind of stuff.
Dude, he will. Come on.
I know. He has nowhere else really to go. At this point, he's got nowhere else to go.
And he loves New England.
He does. I mean, his family's from here. His family lives here and everything. But look at the great combinations that have been for years, right? Like the combination that I'm thinking about right off the bat, and I had it off the top of my head. I mean, Brady and McDaniels, they had a really good relationship when Brady was here. Like Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, I know it's a head coach, and I understand that. But even so, there's continuity there.
I got one. Brian Daboll and Josh Allen.
There you go.
You want to talk about one that hits close to home? Josh Allen, that's what people think Drake Maye could be. Brian Daboll and Josh Allen. Yep.
Right. So the point is, you need that continuity there for you to be able to keep saying he's the guy, because he's the guy in Josh McDaniels' system. But if next year, Brian Daboll was the offensive coordinator, who's not a bad offensive coordinator, by the way, but it's just, again, it's the continuity piece. So if you had Brian Daboll in 2026 and then you had, I'm just trying to think like Chip Kelly in 2027, again, not that we would ever have that, but point being, exactly, you need to have that part put into place. And even Josh McDaniels said at the end of the game Sunday, we're just getting started, Drake. So like there's more in the tank to unload. Let's just put it that way.
Liam, how'd you feel about him, man? Drake Maye.
It's just a pleasure to watch a good football team that's headed by a good quarterback. Like, it's just fun. That's exactly what football should be. I'm addicted to it. That's just it's really what we all live for in football. Like that's why we watch every Sunday, is to watch our team play great and win a lot of fucking games and chase the ultimate goal, which ends up being unreachable because then when you win, you just have to win it again the next year. But like that's the fun of it. He looked really good. He looked really good. I really could only find two turnover worthy plays, and other than that, decisive, sharp, mobile. But I think the bigger point is what you guys said. Like it's Josh McDaniels, and like let's call a spade a spade. His offense is awesome. Like hit that. I said it last year. I'm going to say it again. That year off for him did wonders to his playbook because he probably just sat there all day. Honey, what are you doing today? I'm poring over film. That's what I'm doing. Honey, what are you doing today? Film. Wife, I'm doing film. Stop talking to me. I'm watching Tulsa play West Texas. Oh my God. But like it's unbelievable. Like the Travion Henderson end around when they had him split like in the slot and they run that around and he fakes the handoff and then flips it to Henderson. Like awesome play. But yeah, Drake May, the playbook is meshing with the quarterback in a way that's just so pleasing to watch. And it helps. This is a get right game. Let's call a spade a spade. The Panthers blow. And like a lot of these plays shouldn't have been as successful as they were. Like that Hunter Henry touchdown, that was just really
That
bad
was
angles in
great.
pursuit. That was great. But like, let's call a spade a spade. Any competent safety isn't going under his guy getting blocked. He's going over and stopping Hunter Henry, who has to cut it inside and then gets tackled. But he didn't, and Hunter Henry ran it in. Really cool play there as well with the rollout right and Hunter Henry getting depth on the flat route. But yeah, Drake May should have had 3 touchdowns. That the Travion Henderson touchdown run, dude, that was a thread to Hunter Henry. Just threw it on a rope. The
He got caught at like the
running.
1 inch line.
Yeah, and I thought he fought his way in, like shouldering his way
too.
in. He just didn't get there. But the poor fucking linebacker sprinting to try and break up this pass, reaches out his arm, dives for it, and it's still just a hair too far. And it was magic. Like, what a seed, what a catch. A little more effort by Hunter Henry would have been great, but I'm not fucking complaining. And then, like you said, that Stefon Diggs play was fantastic. This is what we all dreamed of. What is it, week 4, week 5?
Week
What are
4,
we?
It's
baby.
about to be week 5.
Going to be week 5. So week 4. Week 4, we got Stefon Diggs having a 100-yard game. We'll talk about the wide receivers in a second, but we got a number 1 receiver who had a 100-yard game. Kayshon Boutte was great in week 1. That was awesome. I'll never complain. But like now we have like a superstar who's, maybe on the back half of his career, but comes in, has a 100-yard game, and looks great doing it. Yeah, the whole thing was magic. Oh, just really cool. Just so much fun to watch.
And to real quick, to your earlier point about McDaniels, Liam, besides sitting on the couch, he was traveling around to different colleges and everything else too, to see different offensive schemes. Like he was reported that he went to Ohio State for a little bit, just see the offense and everything. So imagine the new wrinkles that he could throw into his playbook just based off of seeing different programs and different schemes alone.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what I was going to say. Yeah.
The innovation of plays starts in college and moves up. It's not like college teams are looking at NFL plays. It's innovative young college coaches are trying to create a spectacular offense because most defenses suck in college, especially if you're in the SEC. And they're just trying to make these incredible wow plays because the windows are wider, where you get guys wide open a lot easier. So the plays are wildly creative and people run these crazy playbooks, a triple option offense and stuff like that I just eat up. But Josh McDaniels clearly went and saw all these things. I talked about it against the Dolphins, the tight end leak route, which is the biggest fucking thing in college right now. And he's using that Travion Henderson end around. That is not an NFL play. I promise you that. But God damn it, it works. It's like when the Redskins used the old run and shoot offense in RG3's rookie year, and it worked because everyone's like, what the fuck is this? And then they figured it out and it didn't work anymore. So like after the season, he's going to have to innovate. But this season, like he can just uncork the bottle and pour it into the glass, baby.
Dude, he hasn't even so like this is my thing with McDaniels. And then we're going to talk about the receivers because you brought up Steph Diggs. He hasn't even started to pour from the bottle yet, Liam.
Yeah.
And Al, but Liam, just since you made the metaphor, How many trick plays have we seen, guys? None. We've
Yeah.
seen the jet sweep, which Liam, you and I, we've been fucking saying that all last season.
Psyched.
Where the
Yep.
hell is the
Started
jet
this
sweep?
game with it. It's
Antonio
incredible.
Gibson just like, yeah, get the fuck off me. But guys, we haven't seen like the Josh McDaniels kind of flair on this offense yet. We haven't seen the flea flicker. We haven't seen any reverse back throws, whatever. We haven't seen any really crazy long developing trick type plays or anything. We haven't seen any Will Campbell is an eligible receiver.
Yeah,
He leaks
I
out.
can't wait for that.
Like
I hope he does it.
I saw, I think it was Taylor Kyles, or Taylor Kyles is his name, right? Not Tyler Kyles. Al, it's
Taylor
Kyles.
Kyles.
Yeah, Taylor Kyles tweeted. He was like that. The Patriots ran this play where it was like Mac Hollins was on the side of Campbell or something. He was like, I guarantee you they'll run this play again where Hollins will be your left tackle and Campbell will be the tight end. And they're going to do something with that. We haven't even seen that stuff yet.
Yes.
So like, I mean, granted, like we got a fullback dive and I was like, fuck yeah. And I know Liam was coming his pants over there.
Oh my God. It was unbelievable.
Yeah. I think like the future is very, very, very bright for this team, this offense in particular. And one of the reasons you mentioned it, Stefon Diggs, 6 catches, 101 yards. I wanted him to get a touchdown. He so didn't, bad. Whatever. But guys, he had a great game. Let me just
quickly say, if our Tuck Rule takes bet, in unison, everyone takes responsibility for this bet that Stefon Diggs touchdown, a revenge game. I think that's an obvious, but sorry, proceed.
No, he will because Maye is the type that's going to want to feed him. In this situation, Diggs is going to be cool with it. Vrabel's going to be fine with it. I'm like, spoiler alert, that's what we're going to do. But yeah, Stefon Diggs though, like this is the game where you see the connection building. And like, we've all said it, the Panthers aren't a good team, but it's not like the Patriots were lucking into these plays. All these passes were fucking dots. They were darts. They were in between coverage. Like that little, flip to Hunter Henry that he scored on. That play, the window was, I mean, the size of like that picture that I'm pointing to right there. You're looking at like a 6x8 window he's trying to throw it to. And, and granted, it was only like 5 yards, but still, like,
and that's also the third route. Like, that's a flat route. That's a check down option. Maye's looking 1, 2, 3, and then he's got Henry right in front of him.
And then you have Hunter Henry with the smarts because he is quickly becoming one of my favorite Patriots of all time. He had the 100%. Smarts to kind of leak out, like you said, Liam, to go
just
behind
get
the backer.
And don't go straight, get a little depth.
Like that's like the nerd shit that like we love, but people who see it, they're like, how did he get so open? And it's like, you have no idea. If you knew, you'd be aroused. But I think Diggs is going to be a huge part. You saw him, like, Maye's going to him on 4th down, on 3rd and 15. He's going to him on 1st down. He's going deep, a deep dig route. He, no pun intended. He's throwing it to him. I think Diggs has really, he's been playing well. I know you see people where it's like, where was player X? Like, where this used to happen with Gronk too. People would be like, where was Gronk this game? Whatever. It's like sometimes the offense just doesn't call for it. Diggs has slowly been building to this game right here that we saw against the Panthers. What are your guys' thoughts on Diggs moving forward? And I guess kind of just like, how do you feel about him going against the Bills too? Don't get too into it because we'll talk about it, but like, are you guys excited with him being on the team going against the Bills too?
It's very simple. Keep him in the slot. Very, very simple. Mm-hmm. The offense works better with Diggs in the slot, Booty on the outside, and Hollins on the outside with Kyle Williams rotating in. Love Pop Douglas, but I think that his role right now is diminished, and it's a backup role right now. Mm-hmm. Because again, Diggs proved being in the slot, he can be a safety blanket for Drake Maye. Keep him there. Like you said, 6 receptions, 101 yards. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep him there.
He's so good, dude.
Was Diggs working out of the slot?
He was, right? I think it was like 44%. I think I heard Greg Bedard talking about it, which, however you feel about Greg Bedard, but he does have his stats right. I think it was like 44% or something like that.
Because his big catch down the sideline, he was split out. His deep dig over the middle, he was split out. I guess I really wasn't looking at his placement on the field, but I agree. Like, dude, most of the best wide receivers in the league are working out of the slot nowadays. They put Jamar Chase in the slot. Puka Nakua is balling out of control from the slot. Devontae Adams is still pretty good, Al. You didn't win that trade and your quarterback's
Oh,
out. But
stop it.
but you didn't win that
Stop
trade.
it.
That's okay.
Puka
You
Nakua is
didn't
one of
win.
the best receivers in the NFL.
That's
Don't even
fine.
go there.
Devontae Adams has more touchdowns, so who am I to say? But
Oh, he was a big touchdown guy. Have you realized this
big
in
touchdown
now.
guy.
the
That's
months
where
and years you've been here? Yeah, he's a big
that's
touchdown guy.
that's the money stat. I don't like
Yeah, the
to
money shot.
pick
I
and
get it.
choose, but yeah, 100%. But like all the best receivers are working out of the slot. Cooper Kupp won the Triple Crown and Super Bowl MVP out of the slot. Like, put your best fucking guy in the slot, especially if Pop Douglas has been turning in the games he has, unfortunately. I hate to say it, but if he's been turning these in, put him on the outside, see if things change. If that's not the case, then he's got to come in sparingly. Because fuck, even Mac Hollins looked all right, like 1 for 4, but his blocking's
Touchdown.
yeah, but his blocking is unbelievable. And Kayshon Boutte, like damn good too. His catch was nuts. Obviously could have been a better ball, but Kayshon's got flawless hands, so it wasn't a
Mhm.
problem. But this is about Stefon Diggs. I digress. I'm just nerding out on all the
Yeah.
receivers. But I gotta say, like, just to dial back the hype a little bit, it was a quiet 100-yard game. I didn't realize he had 100 yards until they announced it in the game, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, I know he had the deep pass down the sideline was
Mhm.
dynamic. That was sick. Back shoulder fade, and then he immediately stops. That gets everyone's attention. But other than that, I feel like it was like 15 yards here and 20 yards there, and then all of a sudden he's got like 100 yards. So I never thought he was crushing it and dominating him. It was a quiet 100 yards, but 100 yards is 100 yards. And with the way these
Mhm.
Patriots receivers have played in the last couple of years, I'll fucking take any 100 yards.
Dude, I liked it. I kind of liked that it was kind of subtle. Like he had a couple like 5, 6, 7 yard passes, but he did
Yeah,
have like a couple deep digs, and then obviously we all talk about that big back shoulder fade.
it's just
Yeah,
so mean.
I just think this is who Diggs is. I know, like I don't know. Like people always just want to complain about it. It's like I don't know if they want him to put up like Jamar Chase type games. He's not going to be. This offense
No.
isn't built around one receiver. I saw someone tweet, and actually, it's good we're talking about the receivers because we're going to talk about Marcus Jones in a second, then get into the Bills game. But I saw someone tweeted like Drake May has hit. I think it's like 6 or 9 receivers the last like 3 games or something. Blah blah blah. And someone tweeted it and they were like, this is actually not a good stat. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? What do you mean it's not a good stat? Like, and I know where they're going with it. It's because, oh, well, there's no true number one. So he's got to throw to X, Y, Z and A, B, and C. That's how a lot of offenses are. Al, you and I got into the big debate a while ago, but you have to have a number one receiver. The Patriots have that right now, but just how the offense is set up, this isn't a Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase Bengals. This isn't a Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson Vikings, who, by the way, Justin Jefferson, buddy, get the fuck out of Minnesota because JJ McCarthy is not going to find you. Just like AJ
Actually,
Brown, buddy,
I'll walk it
come
to
over.
him. He's gonna fix that. Don't worry about
He
that.
might, he might. But you know what I mean? Like this isn't the offense where it's centered around one guy. It's more of a game plan week to week thing, and they're still
Yes.
learning. I think it's awesome that you have like Kayshon Boutte put up 100 yards in the first week. You haven't really seen a ton of him in the next few weeks. Like he's had catches and everything. Like I'm not saying he's not there, but it's just like some games Hunter Henry goes off. Our king.
Seems like
Hooper.
most games Hunter Henry goes off.
Well, dude, I mean, Hunter Henry is the fucking like he's a captain for a reason, man.
Yeah.
Austin Hooper, though, some great games. Like God forbid Kyle Williams gets involved in this goddamn offense.
Yeah.
Like, maybe he'll do something. Maybe you see Efton Chisholm this week, but Diggs is the guy. So I don't mind the ball being spread around that much. I don't know, like, is that even something you guys think about or you care about? I kind of just wanted to toss it to you. It doesn't have to be like a big thing, but do you guys care about that?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
Just whoever's open, get the ball.
Yeah.
Run the ball.
I'm gonna say it because I don't think we're ever actually gonna escape the ghost of our past, but like that's how the Patriots offense used to run. Under Tom Brady and with Josh McDaniels, it was in this game, Edelman had 5 catches, Gronk had 4, Rex Burkhead had 3, Shane Vereen had 2. You're like,
Brandon LaFell had like 3
Brandon
out of
LaFell
nowhere.
had 3.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, Brandon Lloyd had 4 catches. Like everyone's getting involved. Usually no one's dynamic. Again, unless the game calls for it. In the Super Bowl, Vereen's getting 11 catches. Like in, big games, and the last Super Bowl against the Rams, Edelman's getting 10 catches. Like that's
Mhm.
just how it goes. So unless the game calls for it, yeah, spread the fucking ball around. Get everyone involved at least
Yep.
once. I want to see everyone involved at least once. And this offense is pretty much doing that. Again like to see Kyle Williams more involved. I'd like to see Demario
Mhm.
Douglas more involved. But also, this isn't a charity. We're not giving out passes here. You got to earn these passes. And each pass these guys catch, those are earned passes. Like fucking
Yeah.
Kayshon Boutte had to lay on the ground prone like a sniper to catch his
Ah.
pass. So,
If
like,
Maye wasn't scrambling to
earned.
his left, he would have hit him
Yeah.
perfect too.
It
I
would have
think he
been
saw
money.
him at the
Yeah.
last minute.
Would
Yep.
have got some run after the
Ah.
catch.
Yep.
Still not a great pass. I don't want to excuse him just because he was
Mhm.
on the run, but like
Mhm.
fucking all these catches are earned. Mac Hollins has two catches on the season. In both those games, he had, or two touchdowns on the season. Both those games, he had one catch in
Did you
those
guys
games.
see Matt Collins' celebration after he caught the ball?
Yeah, where he's gonna hit it and he didn't. And flexed.
Okay, see, so I saw it as he caught the ball, put it between his legs, like he is. Well, this is it's what it's past 7 o'clock. We can get a little R rated. Looked like he was almost fucking the ball, and he spanked it. That's what
Oh,
it
is
looked
that
like to
what he?
me.
No
That's what it
way.
looked like because he catches it, and if you're watching on YouTube, you can see it. He puts the ball right here and does one of those, a little, I mean, any man over the age of like 18 knows that. You try to hit the butt, you hit the leg, you end up hurting the person. But like that's what it looked like he did. I was like, that's crazy, man. Because you're spanking the fucking Panthers. Like it
Don't
was just
flatter
it
yourself, Mike. I
was
don't think you're hurting anyone with a slap, but
it was just interesting. Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't even. I'm like, are you okay? Do you want me? Do you want me to
oh, he
smack you?
totally is.
You see him, right? You see him put it there, and
Oh,
he gives a little smack real quick. I wonder if he's gonna get fined.
oh
Sexual
yeah.
gesture.
That is a
Um,
sexual gesture.
but yeah, man, like I'm
Oh
I'm happy
boy.
with this team so far. I know people want to see Efton Chisholm. I'm sure we'll see him at some point. We'll talk about it in the Bills game, but I'm sure things are going to come with this offense in this game. But there's one thing we have to touch on before we get out of here, or before we get out of the Panthers game. Marcus Jones.
Oh, Marcus
I mean,
Jones.
you can just say Marcus Jones and 167 total return yards. At one point, they were, it's big when they show the graphic and it's like Panthers offense, 100 and something yards. Marcus Jones, 140 something yards. You're having a good game when they compare your yardage as a punt return, as a kick returner to an entire team's offense. Yeah, Al, I know you kind of touched on it, but I just want to know like the actual play itself, that punt return, like what happened? Because I'm pretty like I kind of looked down. I thought he was going to fair catch it. You were in the stadium. You could hear the crowd. It kind of started to roar gradually. How was
Yeah.
it in the stadium?
In the stadium, we all thought that he was just going to be down at like the 19-yard line. Then he evades a couple tackles, and then he's going up the sideline. It's like, okay, this is a good return. Then he keeps going. It's like, oh shit, he's got a chance to score here. So then
Mm-hmm.
he keeps going. Then once he beats the punter, it's like, holy shit, he's going to take it to the house. And then he takes it to the house, and then it's like, all right, Patriots are in the lead and everything else. And then not just that one, but later on in the game, he almost takes it to the house again. He bumps into his own guy.
The
If he doesn't bump into
punter.
his own guy, he's got two touchdowns on the game, two punt return touchdowns. But that goes to show you too, they now have a punt return touchdown and a kick return touchdown this year. So credit to Jeremy Springer. He's doing good things with that special teams.
Mm-hmm.
And special teams can be a weapon for us. And Marcus Jones, we've known this for a year, can be a special teams weapon. So
Mm-hmm.
glad he did it against the Panthers, got the stadium rocking. Let's get a couple more of those this year.
You might see one against the Bills. Liam, where were you at when you saw Marcus Jones return that punt? Because you guys know I was very down. I didn't even jump up and cheer the play. But how do you feel? Because I know that like I'm the special teams guy. Bryce Behringer's my guy. Great punts, by the way. Great punts this year. But yeah, how do you feel Marcus Jones moving forward? How do you feel about him returning kicks?
I love it. Like the dude's a monster. This is what we kind of always dreamed of when we got flashes of Marcus Jones before he got hurt. I think that Jets game, walk off, punt return, touchdown kind of was like, okay, yep, this is our returner forever. And then he missed basically all the next season and then half of the season after that. But he's just perfect. Like just at every like if you're building a punt returner from scratch, he's basically Dante Hall with a little less shake and bake. Like he's really fucking good. And my reaction to that first punt return, I was in angry mode. I had just listened to my dad cuss the TV out. He left, so it was my shift to cuss the TV out. So he leaves, and I'm like, God damn! I felt like Eustace in Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'm like, stupid dog, you made me look bad. I'm just furious at the TV, and and then he catches the punt, and there's him and four guys. Just no one's blocking right in front of him, and some guy kind of slips off of him and turns him at the right angle. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Oh, shit. It's like one of those moments, like the Ed Reed interception against the Jets, where he's like, no, God dang it, Ed. Oh, go,
like, go.
It's like, holy shit. But that's what I was like. I was like, oh, God, fucking damn it. And I thought it was going to be a fair catch, too. Like, it was really close.
The Panthers did too, clearly.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, but it was incredible. And then, like Al said, like that's a tone setter. Like from then on, everyone in the stadium, all the Patriots players are like, it's on. And all the Panthers players, especially poor Sam Martin. This dude's in hell, this poor fucking punter for the Panthers. He's like, oh, fuck me. Because he got made a fool of on that play. And then later, the second one, dude, he legs it up to the sideline. Should have been a face mask. Some dude kind of yanks him down. Marcus Jones shakes his head back up, focuses back in. Deadeye comes on like in Red Dead Redemption. It's in slow motion. Another guy goes for the legs, just slips right off. And it wasn't even the teammate. Fucking Sam Martin redeemed himself. He was having PTSD war
Just
flashbacks.
got him, man.
Yeah. In his mind, he's stacking bodies like sandbags in the war. He's like, I'm not letting this happen again. So he laid it all out on the line. Kudos to Sam Martin. He fucking redeemed himself a little bit. But incredible. That's all you can do against Marcus Jones. The guy's a monster. And Al made the greatest point of it all. Special teams are back. Our special teams are brilliant again. Make special teams great again, and they are. It's absolutely incredible.
Dude, we did it, man. Between Marcus Jones, you got Bryce Behringer, and you got Andy Borregales. Like he's making his extra points now.
Antonio
Like,
Gibson, Travion Henderson. We're putting all the fast guys
Brandon
back
Schooler.
there.
Like,
yeah,
you forget
100%.
Brandon Schooler
yeah.
is the best special teams player
He's
in the
a
league.
monster. Yeah, and he was involved on all these plays here.
Yeah, he was, man. I'm happy with the team. I think Vrabel said it. Special teams has to be a weapon. I think it's going to be moving forward. We'll talk about it in the Bills game. Maybe we're going to see that. But unless you guys, I guess we'll throw it out there real quick. I have nothing else for the Panthers game other than Christian Gonzalez was back, gave up 2 catches. Didn't look like his perfect self, but I think you're seeing him back into form. I have no issues with Gonzo. I have no worries about him kind of playing how he does. I'm interested to see him against the Bills. Just 60-second thought about Christian Gonzalez being back finally.
It was just good to have him out there.
Yeah.
Period. He's not probably going to be the same until I would say probably like the Tennessee game, like where he's making cuts, he's making tackles. He's comfortable with making tackles.
You could see it with that comeback route. He couldn't cut and kind of cover him. But yeah, you're right.
Right. So that's why I think it's going to take a couple weeks. But you know what? You'd rather him on the field than off the field. And that's okay. You're good with that.
Yeah. I'll take it a step further. I don't think he'll be healthy for the rest of the season, but he's an intimidation factor. He's like putting Randy Moss out there, even if Randy Moss is 25%. If you see Randy Moss out on the field, you're like, fuck me.
You have to cover him.
Yeah, 100%. So just him being out there is great, but unfortunately, just like we said about Lamar Jackson in our group chat earlier, I think he's not done for the year, but his full powers, he's done for the year. So like that sucks, but he'll be effective. He won't be bad. He's just not going to be as good as he was last year.
Gonzalez is good enough to where I think if teams want to try to test him because they're like, oh, he's got the hammy, whatever, he's good enough to make a play here and there, even with that hampered hamstring that's still kind of coming back, you know? Yeah. So I kind of hope that teams test him. Because like I said, I've said it fucking rapid fire. He's that good. He's that good enough where he can still make a play. Test him. Please test him. Any other final thoughts on the team? I know we haven't touched on the defense. Milton Williams is a monster. Whatever, I forget the exact number. Whatever he's getting paid, he deserves more. Christian Barmore is showing up.
I have one.
Yeah. Go.
Who the fuck is Jack Gibbons, and how does he turn in 9 total touchdowns?
Buddy, that's a Mike Vrabel disciple, man.
Yeah.
Vrabel knows his backers.
100%. The Panthers are probably like, who the fuck is this guy?
Dude, and he's just like a nondescript, like he's not jacked,
Yeah.
he's not nothing. He's just, I think he's number 51.
He's a Madden created player. You're like, who the fuck is this guy?
Just a white linebacker.
Yeah.
Just like running around.
You.
Yep.
It's the white linebackers or the Mormon linebackers. You have to be terrified of both. There's something about them. I don't know what it is. Fucking furious Mormons.
Dude, he had a good game. But yeah, other than that, like any other thoughts on the Panthers game between both of you guys?
No. Just a good solid win.
Good solid win. Yeah, great win. I see people, Patriots fans are all pumped. Patriots won this game against a bad team, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you're goddamn fucking right we are, dude. Like, let us have our fucking moment, okay? But okay, Patriots though. Patriots Bills, prime time, 8:20. The Bills are wearing their fucking snowstorm blue jerseys, which I hate that I like them so much, even though it's going to be like 80 degrees. So like your snowstorm jerseys and like a heat wave is kind of strange. But that's their rivalry jersey. But yeah, Sunday, 8:20, all eyes will be on the Patriots. I guess what I want to ask you guys, what's your confidence level heading into this game? How can the Patriots win?
There's one way that they're going to win. There's two ways they're going to win this game. Number one, you got to run the ball down their throats. Because Mike, I think it was you that put it in the chat. The Bills have the second worst rushing defense in the NFL.
Yeah, they're not
second worst. So you're probably going to see a game similar to like the 2021, snow out game in Buffalo where it was 14-10 and Mac Jones threw the ball 3 times. Like you're probably going to see something where you're going to see a lot of runs. A lot of runs. So, you know what? That's fine. Utilize the rushing attack, set up the pass, and that's fine with me. The second way you're going to do it, you got to keep Josh Allen off the field. That's simple. You got to have these long drives where they're like 14, 15 play drives. And you know what? If you do that, you got a shot. It's that simple.
Yeah. Run. The Bills have also allowed the most explosive plays on the ground too. Just want to throw that out there for you, Liam.
Fuck the Bills. Patriots by 1 million. I think the Bills are absolute dog shit. It should be close. Run the rock. Tote that thing. I don't give a fuck about anything else. Run the ball. It's like when Richard Sherman had that like fucking snapback moment to the Super Bowl. He's like, fucking ball. Like that's exactly what I think. Just run the ball. That's all I care about. Run it.
That's what they need to. I think that is kind of like we've all said. That's the recipe to win, because if you can run the ball, long drives, and hopefully you score at the end of the drives, that's what you got to do. The Bills have a very good pass defense. Now, I don't know if that's because a lot of teams are running on them, so they're not passing that much, so the sample size isn't big. If you shrink the sample size, you kind of skew the stats a little bit. But listen, man, I'm just happy the Patriots are going to be in this game. It should be entertaining. Everybody's talking about it. Drake Maye, Josh Allen, the comparisons have been out there. The Patriots 2-2. Bills are 4-0. I will say, if the Patriots win, guys, the Patriots are 3-2 with 2 divisional wins. You could lose that second game to the Bills because you're going to beat the Jets twice, and you're going to beat Miami again too because Tyreek Hill is out for the year. So like this game is kind of huge if they win. If the Patriots lose, I'm not okaying it. I hope you're still competitive, but you have a 6-game stretch where you can go 5-1. So like, let's not call the season over if they lose. I do think it's going to be competitive. I think it's going to be very entertaining. I'm ecstatic to see what Mike Vrabel what the defense kind of schemes up for Josh Allen, how they can stop them, James Cook. But I'm also pumped to see Josh McDaniels. We talked about it a little bit earlier. I think this is the game where you see some more Josh McDaniels sprinkles on the offense, a little bit more, maybe end arounds. Like I said, I want to see maybe a double pass here and there, break that out. Maybe you line up for the tush push and you do the sweep like they did before, or you do the handoff to Henderson like they did before. I don't know. I've been trying to talk myself out of the Patriots winning, and you can do that because there's a lot of reasons. Like the Patriots turnover issues, the Bills are arguably the best team in the league, but you can talk yourself into the Patriots winning, guys. If you can run the ball, You need to capitalize on turnovers. You can't have these things where it happened against the Panthers. I think it happened against the Steelers too, where like they fumble and like, yeah, you almost got it. And then the team recovered. No, you need to capitalize on those mistakes. Josh Allen still has a little bit of that gunslinger in him. He'll give you a couple times a game to turn the ball over. You need to take advantage of it. By the way, the last time the Patriots played the Bills, or last year, the first time they played them, the Patriots were up 14-0. That was with a bad team, a bad team. The Patriots have a much better team now. So let's not act like there's no chance here. I've talked myself into it. I told you guys, I'm betting the Patriots to win. I think this is going to be a crazy game. I'm pumped. I'm ready to be stressed out the whole game. I'm ready for our group chat to be fucking going off. I'm also ready for Trevion Henderson to score his second touchdown, which, by the way, Trevion Henderson scored his first touchdown last game. Props to him. Hunter Henry got the ball for him. But yeah, I'm with you guys. I think you need to run the ball, control the clock. But I think there's one weapon the Patriots have that they're going to win this game with. And we talked about him earlier. It's Steph Diggs. I think Steph Diggs is going to be a man on a mission. And I think Drake Maye is the right quarterback. He said it all the time. Oh, I got to get player X a couple balls. I got to get this person a couple balls. I got to throw him more, catchable balls. Everybody knows what this is. This is Stefon Diggs' first time in Buffalo since he left the team. He didn't go there with Houston last season. This is his first time in Buffalo since leaving the Bills. And not only is he going on a different team, he's going on a divisional rival, the Patriots. The Bills are wearing their rivalry jerseys, like I said. I think Diggs, other than running the ball, Diggs is going to be the guy. The Bills have what's his name, White or whatever, as their corner. He's not who he used to be. Diggs is going to be a man on a mission. What do you guys how do you guys see Diggs' game against the Bills? You don't need to do exact stats, I guess, but like, what do you think he's going to be featured a lot? Or do you think it's going to be kind of like the rope-a-dope and like Mac Hollins has like 5 catches or something?
I think it's going to be a rope-a-dope. I think because the pressure and all the spotlight is going to be on Steph Diggs in his return, I think the Bills are going to make it a mission to be like, we're not letting Steph beat us because we know he can beat us. So if anybody else is going to beat us, it's going to be Kayshon Boutte. It's going to be Mac Hollins. It's going to be, I almost said sheesh. Kyle Williams. It's going to be those guys. Demario Douglas, whoever. It's not going to be Diggs. That's the thing. And by the way, to one of the points you said earlier, Mike, if anybody would give up on the season after week 5, look at the Patriots' next 8 games of the season.
Come on, roll them out.
Look at this schedule. At the Saints, at the Titans, home against the Browns, home against the Falcons, at the Buccaneers. That's their toughest game, I think, in that stretch. At the Bucs. But then, home against the Jets, at Cincinnati with no Joe Burrow, home against the Giants.
Guys.
That's your next 8 games after the Buffalo game. FYI.
6-2 at worst.
And then, by the way, after the Giants game, you play the Bills at home again. So if you do it right and you build up momentum and you go at worst 5-3, then you set yourself up for a big game against the Bills at home, which hopefully now you can string, a couple home wins together. And then even if you don't beat them in Buffalo this week, you have a game plan. You have something that you can use to help you make adjustments for that game. So that's the way I look at it.
Dude,
I agree completely, except for the Stefon Diggs part of it. I think Stefon Diggs is going to get the ball. I think he's going to get the ball a good bit. Like, I think he's guaranteed, 5 catches. I'm not going to say yards because that's unpredictable. Because
you never know. He might break a tackle.
Yeah, in this fucking last game, I didn't even realize he had 100 yards. So yards are tough to predict. I won't bother that. But he's going to get catches. He's going to get a lot of targets. The ball's going to go his way. But he's going to score a touchdown. He's furious, and he doesn't like this team. If by some chance we were playing the Texans this year too, he would be furious. We saw it on his face. We saw it in that Kendrick Bourne workout video with all of them. Stefon Diggs talking about they gave up on me. Like, he's furious. This is the stuff that all these athletes build up in their mind, whether it's real or not. It probably isn't as personal as he thinks it is, but it's the Michael Jordan thing. I took that personally. I'm going to destroy you. So I think he's going to get the ball, and I guarantee he's going to get a touchdown. Like,
Yeah,
it's hard for me to fathom that he's not like, Josh, come here. Like, what are we fucking doing here?
a
Give
quick
me the
slant
fucking
at
ball.
like the
Yeah,
5 yard line.
anything.
Like, come on.
An end around. Give me something. When we're in
Yep.
the red zone, I am getting the ball. I
Yep.
will make three guys miss. If they triple cover me, I will be open to catch this touchdown because I hate them. I hate them.
Dude, so this is something where I always go back to it's like, you have like core memories, shout out to Inside Out. But it's like Nick Wright said a long time ago where he was like, I don't understand the player, or when people say like you give a little extra because it's whatever. So if you're a player, like you're not giving 100% every other time. No, you fucking loser. This is how you know that Nick Wright never did a fucking physical thing in
Nick
his
Wright's
life,
an idiot.
because you have you obviously give your all every game. We've all played sports here, though. We've all also just like, I don't know, whether you're arguing against someone, whether you're just whatever sort of activity against like a rival or someone you don't like, there is always that like reserve hate tank that you pull from. There always is. You can't do it on like a Thursday night game against the fucking Giants. You can't do it against like a Monday night game against the Jets. But on a Sunday night game against the Bills, you have that tank that you can pull from if you're Steph Diggs. You're given 110% every game, but like you don't get it if you never played sports. But there's just that extra bit you can go to. It's almost like, if I can just kind of nerd out for a second, it's like in Marvel when Wolverine goes full like beast mode. He has to like chill out after a while when he goes savage Wolverine because he can't do anything. But like you pull it out in certain times. And I think Diggs does that this game. I don't, like you said, yards, whatever, dude. He could have 5 catches for 60 yards, but they could all be crucial catches and a touchdown,
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
The way I see it, I frame everything in terms of what level revenge game is this? From like Brett Favre's return to Green Bay, where he did pretty good and beat Green Bay when he was on the Vikings, to like the other end of the spectrum where it's like Steve Smith against the Panthers, where it's just a dick kicking. He has 100 yards and 2 touchdowns, and he's walking off the field, and they're like, Steve Smith, did you leave it all out on the field today? And he goes, the only thing I left out there is blood and guts. And I was like, okay, he's very, very angry.
Steph
But
Diggs
that's what
is
I'm
that
expecting.
receiver.
Yeah, and that's, I don't think anyone's as much of a serial killer as Steve Smith is.
No,
Like
love Steve Smith.
Jeffrey Dahmer isn't as crazy as Steve Smith is,
Yeah.
but like, there's something to be said about receivers that are like, I'm gonna fucking roast this team, and I hope it's closer to Steve Smith than it is Brett Favre.
Yeah, and I think that's going to happen. Defensively, though, Jelani Tavai practiced again today. I wanted to throw this out to you guys.
Oh God.
I know the fan base was down on him because of his comments about like the fan base. But on the field, though, when Tavai isn't asked to do a bunch of shit he doesn't do, which is what half the team was asked to do last year. Tavai, I think, is going to be a big part of this team moving forward. He's a good kind of depth linebacker, plays him here and there. He's not a full-time guy, but I think that he's going to be a big part. And I bring him up because how do you guys think that the Patriots can stop Josh Allen? And I'm not necessarily talking about the passing, because Milton Williams, by the way, I guess I'm throwing it all out to you guys. You can go wherever you want with it. Milton Williams didn't practice today. He was limited yesterday. He didn't practice today. He's got an ankle thing. I think he's going to play. I think Milton Williams has that dog in him, as they say. But just how do you stop Josh Allen? Because I texted you guys. I just envision 3rd and 7. Everybody's locked up and he runs for 9 yards. Like how do you do it? Do you have Mapu kind of shadow him? Do you bring out Brandon Schooler? Like what do you do to try to stop Josh Allen? I don't need like full defensive game plans, but just like moving forward in this game, like what do you do with this guy? Because he's that good.
Just a spy. You pick your best defensive player that's not Christian Gonzalez, in a sense that can be athletic enough to make a tackle on him, but also smart enough to realize when he might drop back, in shotgun or whatever it is. So I would just have a spy on him all game long. It doesn't have to be the same guy. It can be Brendan Schooler a couple plays, like you said. It could be Harold Landry for a couple plays. It could be Robert Spillane a couple plays. It doesn't matter. Mix up your looks. Mix up the guy that's keeping an eye on Josh Allen at all times. Simple.
I think you have to. right? Liam, I don't know. What would you do? You're defensive coordinator.
Let Josh Allen beat himself. Guy sucks. He'll turn the ball over. He'll throw it into double coverage. It's the Brett Favre thing. Just make him keep throwing it. He'll eventually do something dumb. Like, fuck him.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, like I'm not as confident as you, but I think like the key is not even necessarily the spy. Even though I agree with you, Al, there needs to be someone watching him for like 75% of the plays. This is your Milton Williams, the Christian Barmore, Harold Landry game. This is why you have these guys here. You need to blow up the pocket in crucial situations. Josh Allen's going to make his plays. He's going to roll out. He's going to throw the ball. You know, he's very good at what he does. But we've seen like even the greatest quarterbacks of all time. How do you throw them off their game? Just pressure them. If you have Harold Landry coming from the side and Allen tries to step up, but he steps into Christian Barmore's mitts, like that's the stuff you have to do. This is why I'm happy that Christian Gonzalez played last game because now he has some game reps for his hamstring. So hopefully he plays a little bit closer to 100%. Again, like I think we all agree he's never going to be 100%, or at least until like either later in the season or next year. But like, you know, if the secondary can just cover that team for an extra half a second, that's going to give Barmore, Landry, Williams, like I said, just that extra half second to get to Josh Allen. So I think that's how you do it. I don't know. It's like the Patriots are the underdogs. Like we know that going into this game. And I think that's the exciting part because the team seems to know what's going on. They asked Carlton Davis in the locker room earlier today, and I'm paraphrasing, but they were like, hey, man, is it bigger because you're playing the Bills? He was like, hell yeah, it's bigger. Like, we know they're the best. The whole team is ready right now. We know what it means if you knock them off. If you beat, like, allow your minds to go to this real quick, guys. If the Patriots beat the Bills, like I said, you are 3-2 with 2 divisional wins. You're probably going to beat the Dolphins again. You will beat the Jets twice. And that Bills game that you were talking about, Al, I think it's right before they play the Giants too, that Bills game, if I remember correctly. Right after they play them. Okay. And so it's like shortly before the bye week then. So like you don't need to win that game. Like you still want to win it and everything, but it's like, you're not going to be like, fuck, we need another divisional win to get the tiebreakers and this and that. If you beat the Bills, you're going into a 8-game stretch where you should be 6-2, 6-0. If you just want to count the 6 games, like allow yourselves to kind of get there for a second. How pumped are you guys about this game? Like if the Patriots can win, like this is, I don't know the last time I was this like hesitantly, reluctantly confident and just excited to watch a Patriots game. Like just kind of going into it. And I don't know if you guys have anything else you want to talk about with the Bills game, but just how are you feeling going into this game, man? The potential of what can happen.
When was the last time we had a Sunday night football game?
Had to be like 2022 or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't fucking think of one. So
there'll be more to come after this,
prime time, 100%. I'm juiced up. It's going to be unbelievable either way. Like I was juiced up for the last Bills game last year when it was we sucked, but it was a pretty close game. Like I was juiced up, and that was just was that a Thursday game? I feel like it was.
Are you talking about the first game where we up 14-0 or the final game of the year?
Oh, first game, 14.
The first one. Yeah. No, I was jazzed up too.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think it was a regular 1:00 game though, for whatever reason. I feel like it was later in the day, if I remember correctly. But even then, I was fired up for that one. Now it's Sunday night football. Carrie Underwood's going to sing the opening. We're going to all get jazzed up and stay up late and watch some Patriots football. I'm excited.
Yep. I am too. It's nice to have something to look forward to. That's the big thing.
I will be waiting all day for Sunday night. She's right.
Yes, I will be. And the best part is, dude, like the whole football world is going to watch this game. Like, there's so much at stake and not like season wide, like whatever. Like we're still going to be confident coming out of this game, unless there's like a dick kicking. But like,
if you get super annoyed for the next week, that's at stake.
Yeah, exactly. So let me switch it for you guys real quick. Patriots get fucking destroyed. Like not like I don't know how you want to say it, but it's just like the score might
They
end.
lose 42-13.
Yeah, right. But like the score might only be like two scores, but it's not competitive. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of one of those things. Does that change how you feel about this team? Because I saw a lot of Patriots radio hosts or New England radio hosts saying if the Patriots have an embarrassing loss against the Bills, it negates the loss against the Panthers. I don't think that's how the NFL works. I don't think they take away losses. I'm pretty sure it'll still be a win. Or they take away wins. Yeah, it'll still be there. But like how, I guess what will make you guys feel good coming out of this game, other than a win, obviously. But like, do they just have to be competitive? If they're not competitive and it's like just a very bad game, do you kind of think less of them? Like, how do you like? What are your guys' thought process going into the game?
Realistically, if we lose and it's not close, then the only thing on my mind is we may be a playoff team because we have an easy schedule, but no way are we, not that any of us think we're contenders anyway, but I'm going to have the expectation that we're going to lose in the first game of the playoffs. Assuming we get there. If we look like total dog shit, I'm going to say we're probably not even a playoff team.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like it to be relatively competitive, but if the Bills are head and shoulders better than us and kind of just having their way with us, then I'm it's going to put a cap on my expectations for this
Yep,
season.
I'm with you. I don't even need to say anything else. I'm with you, Liam. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just looking for competitiveness. If you lose this game like 27-17, and it's like you're down by 3 and then they score a late touchdown to put it away, I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, the Bills this year, as much as I know Liam doesn't like to hear this and others, like the Bills are expected to win the division again. It is what it is. And by the way, with the way the Ravens are playing and with the way the Chiefs are playing right now, the Bills are probably the favorite, at least right now on October 2nd, to
Mm-hmm.
win the AFC.
Yep.
So if you lose 27-17, I'm fine with that. Again,
Yep.
just a totally random score. But if you don't get blown out, then you have, again, a stretch of winnable games. So I'm good with it.
Like, hurt Josh Allen. Ideally, that would be great.
Yeah.
Just hurt him.
Yeah, we can't say that.
I
But I
actually
mean,
just
like, it
did.
wouldn't be the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't think
Al.
anyone would come on the show and go, "Oh no."
No,
Oh,
no, no. I mean,
okay.
it wouldn't be like Tyreek Hill where I'm like, fuck him. But like, I definitely
Yeah.
wouldn't be, whatever. But
Couldn't have happened
yeah,
to a better guy.
yeah, Al, I'm with you. Like, just and it sounds like such loser talk, but like, it's really just realistic. Like, obviously, we're all gonna talk ourselves into the Patriots winning this game, like
I think
100%.
we're all going to bet on Patriots money line.
I
We
am not. I'm telling you right now, I am not betting Patriots money line. I'm
Okay, well, I
taking
guess
Patriots to
fine. Me
win
and
the
Mike are
game.
the
That's
only ones
fine.
getting in on the magic.
I'm doing it.
That's
$1,
fine.
baby.
Yeah.
But no, I think yeah, I think the Patriots have a fighter's chance in this, which I don't think we've been able to say for the last however many years, which is why Patriots fans, God, we tell you every week, you should feel kind of optimistic about this team. Like Drake Maye is good. Milton Williams is good. Steph Diggs track record. He's goddamn good. This offensive line, which like, the fact that we didn't talk about the offensive line shows you that they're good. Guys, last year, the three of us could have blocked better than half that goddamn team. Like,
We certainly talked about him after every game.
yeah, and we're not even talking about them. Will Campbell pancaked the guy the first play of the game. Like, we don't even have to talk about him. So I'm very happy with this team so far moving forward. Yeah, against the Bills, I am officially picking them to win. I don't know the score, but I am picking them to win. I'm going to bet on them. My Tuck Rule takes bet, which I did, we'll do it at the same time. Stefon Diggs touchdown. So whoever wants to go next. I think the Bills are going to win, but Diggs touchdown is the bet.
Is the bet. I already placed the bet. I'm in.
I wanted to just throw one other bet out there, just to throw it out there. And if you don't like it, that's fine. Travion Henderson, 25 plus rushing yards.
Oh, fuck.
Is that his over?
Damn.
Minus 150.
Liam. We might have to do that. Because I see both of them getting like 40 plus yards. Fuck. Shit. Okay. So either way, I am still.
I just wanted to throw it out there.
Okay. Let's go to the research here, Al, because I'm just curious offhand. So first game,
get more
he
yards.
had 27.
Yep.
Second game, he had 10. Third game, let's see how we're trending here. Third game, he has 28. So he's over 2. And then last game, do we know offhand what he had before I have to check? No. Okay. 32. So he's
Three out
gone
of
over
4.
in 3 out of 4. Yes. So that's a pretty good percentage there.
I'm sorry, Liam. I'm with Al. I didn't even know
That's a
that
tough
was his
one.
line. I'm with him.
Fuck. Yeah.
I'm still going Diggs touchdown, like personal. But like I think
Yeah.
for Tuck rule takes, I think it's got to be Henderson yards.
Wow. No, that's
Yeah, dude.
fucking layup. That's a good call, Al. That's a really good call.
Dude, he can break that off in one play.
Yeah, we got to update the note sheet too for our bets because we bet. What did we bet last game? Was it Patriots?
Was it Drake May yards? We just missed it, didn't we?
Yeah,
Because it was like 215 and you got 203 or something.
I think it was. Yeah.
Fuck,
So
man. No,
we're
hitting this
blowing
week.
wind on that one.
We're hitting this week though. Just because if the Panthers were a little better, he would have hit it. Just a little bit.
Just a wee bit.
All right. Anything else you guys want to say before we get out of here? And I order my food for the Sox game.
Let's watch a competitive football game Sunday night.
That's it, baby.
Waiting all day for Sunday night.
That's it, man. I'm pumped. I'm going to get all lubed up for the game. When I lubed up, I mean alcohol.
Nothing gay about
be ready to go. No, I wasn't even thinking that. That's your mind. That's your thing you got to deal with. All right. So for Al, for Liam, this was episode 200, guys. Again, thank you guys for being around every week.
Yeah.
It's not always
Fucking
easy in the off
baby.
season. But we always get here. I do think though, about halfway through the year. So whatever game that falls on, we'll do kind of like a big episode. We'll have some people on. We'll do, like I said, I want to do like a state of the Patriots thing. And then hopefully everybody can give us congratulations for our 200 plus episodes. We'll make them do that.
Yeah,
so for Al, for Liam, I'm Mike. This was Tuck Rule Takes coming off of a win against the Panthers. Waiting all day for Sunday night, guys. Just have fun. Just have fun, Patriots fans. It's going to be a good one.
Baby.
Just win, baby, win. Sweet feet.
Sweet feet.